Do I have to do this video? Do I actually have to do this? Oh man, you guys have been asking forever. Nick, how do you trade? And I will never reveal exactly how I trade because this is a top secret. This is just, you guys think support and resistance, right? No, it's actually something insanely more complicated. There's like 9,669 things that I have to do every time I take a trade. Like, I'll never be able to teach all of you plebs that. So it's all up to me to just keep it all to myself. I'm just playing. I'll show you exactly how I trade right now here in this video. That's what you're here for. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen so you can still see a picture of my beautiful face here, and we'll go straight to the charts and let's get it going. All right, so I'm going to open up a pair. We'll start from the bottom and go up. I don't actively swing trade these, so we'll do FX pair starting in New Zealand dollar CHF. Let's take off everything from the chart, okay? Taking off everything. It's just black and white, no indicators. Well, technically black and blue. Please forgive me. And we're here on the daily chart right now. All right, so this is what I do. Here in the daily chart, I grab this little shaded rectangle thing. That right there represents the support resistance zone. And I look at where current market price is, and I look at the most clear zone above and below current market price. Below current market price is not really a clear zone anywhere below it, so I'll just leave that out. Sometimes there just won't be if it's in a heavy trend like it is here. Then I'll find the next support resistance zone above current market price. Could be something right there, but honestly, it doesn't look that clear. So the last clear area I see is right there. So we've got a zone right there. It's on the daily chart. Then what I'll do is I'll set an alert right here, and I will wait for price to get there, and then if price gets there, I will just sell. That's it. That's it. Of course, we're going to do a few more here, but that's literally it. Now, what happens? You're like, Nick, okay, you're going to sell. It's obviously not that simple. Where's your TP and where's your stop loss and blah, blah, blah. That's not how I trade. How I trade is context-based. So if it gets to this zone and it bounces and profit, and then it starts getting hung up here and starts going sideways, then I'll close the profitable sell there. Usually I'd like to target the previous low that price made, because if price has a move all the way up there to that zone and then price comes here to this low, normally it'll bounce. So I'll set alert there and try to take profits if we get a quick, easy move there. But it all just depends. What would I do if it broke above the zone? Well, there's a couple things you can do to manage risk. Number one, you can just hold your initial position, add at the next zone, which you will identify at that point in time. Then if it bounces from that next zone, you add another sell and it comes back here to the entry. Then now you've broken even on your first trade and your second trade is profitable. You were wrong, but you still made money. Another thing you could do is if there's no clear zone above current price, you can just hedge. Enter a hedge position, which is a buy equal to your sell position. Then if it keeps going against you, just wait till it gets to the next zone. Close the profitable buy trade at the next zone. Then if it has a nice bounce there and it bounces like back down here, you can get out of your original sell positions at way less of a loss. Like, it'll almost be essentially break even is what it should be when it comes back to the previous zones. So you could still be wrong and you still would have made money on the buy going up. And then for your sells, when it has the bounce that comes back down, then you'd break even. And then obviously if it just keeps going past this zone, you keep doing the same thing. Just hedge again. Just add your one hedge position, wait for the next zone. Eventually it'll bounce somewhere. You'll make a profit. This is how we've been making profits 15 weeks in a row, back to back, here in the Mission FX Close Friends group, which is like a private little VIP thing that I run for Mission FX members. We have the Mission FX Trading public channel, which you can follow my live trades literally every single day. Here's today. I just shared a GBP New Zealand dollar analysis with an audio message below. It's free. You can join that. And then to see my exact trades and entries, like where I'm getting in, how I'm managing positions, my actual trades right here, the link in the description will be for that. It also comes with a chat group right here for a limited time where all of us can chat together. It's like 150 people in here right now. We're all having a lot of fun. We're trading. Almost every day is profitable, and every single week has been profitable. That's absolutely wild. Let's go to another pair. Let's look and see what we can do, okay? So Euro JPY, I'll go ahead and just delete everything off the chart here. Remove drawings. So we're here on Euro JPY. Current market price is right there. The most clear zones above and below price. We have a clear zone up here at this daily level. Had a little bit of a pin past it at one point, but then it broke back below, tested and fell. That's a clear area. And then for some reason, we've been bouncing right here. That's it. Then all you do, you put two alerts, in this case, one at the support zone, one at the resistance, and then you just chill. You just wait for price to get there. Now, I'm hearing the question. I'm hearing it in the audience, way in the back. You there in the back, what's your question? My question is, Nick, what do you use the 4-hour time frame or the 1-hour time frame? Sir, great question. I do, but you don't have to. It's not necessary. Using one time frame is really all you need. I use the daily and H4. They're almost the same thing. So yeah, like I'll go to the 4 hour and 1 hour to just like kind of like zoom in, but you don't really need to. If you're using the main zones, like the major barriers, those are the ones that are going to work almost every single time. And if they don't work, it's fine because you can hedge, you can have a stop loss, you can manage your position, but most of the time they will work. You don't want to be going to the 5 minute and trading support resistance zones. It's just way harder. Like end up getting hung up in stuff like that where it flops around back and forth. You got like a support zone like right here. You've got like support resistance zones here that like reject a little bit but then break past. It's just way too much crap to deal with. It works way better if you just use higher time frames. Daily and 4 hour really is all you need. You can pick one of those, you can use both of them. So that's the plan for this. If it gets to the resistance zone, then I'll sell, try to make profit there. If it gets to the support zone, I'll buy, and then if it bounces, then we'll take profit there. We may have actually taken this week. I think it might have been something else, but it looked similar to this. We took a trade. Oh, GBP New Zealand dollar. I'll show you that first trade we took. This is a trade I'm also looking for right now if it can get up here. But we took this trade yesterday, GBP New Zealand dollar, where it broke above this zone, came back, tested, and I called a buy right here in the Telegram, like the broadcast channel. It went sideways for like 3 hours, then it had a nice move up into profit, and then we liquidated right there in profit once it started going sideways for those two candles. We got out of that before like Asian session. It ended up coming down a little bit, but then it pushed back up and it went even higher. But hey, we were out with a nice profit. This was like a huge like 200 pip profit. So I mean, we did pretty good on that one. And so that was just a quick, simple trade. Super simple, super quick. What was the whole analysis? It came to a major support level. These are how well these levels work. They just bounce over and over and over again. All you have to do is be patient, wait for price to get there. We'll go to New Zealand dollar USD. So let me just remove all drawings from here. So we've got current market price. Where's the next clear zone above price? This maybe? Is that a zone? It's kind of a zone. There's only been one huge bounce off that, then a little break and retest there. We might be a little bit more picky with something like that. It looks like we may be coming to a support level. With these huge support levels where there's wicks, it's usually safest to just use the absolute wick level. Some people will say, oh, only do it where the closure's at. But the problem with that is that the closures are different on every time frame. Like the 4 hour could have closed down here, but then pushed up in a bull candle, but now it closes the wick on the daily. The closure on the 1 hour and 30 minute looks different. So you can use closures, but it's too dynamic in my opinion to produce reliable results. Unless of course you get a ton of experience, then do whatever the hell you want. My opinion, if it's a daily level like this, I'll just wait for the absolute low and just set an alert right there. Then if you do have price come in there, you're going to have tons of pending orders flood into the market. You'll probably get a bounce. Simple support resistance. So now what could happen here on New Zealand dollar, US dollar? You can draw these little stupid arrows if you want. You could say, come down here and then bounce. And then it could also come up here and then bounce at the resistance zone. Maybe that continue the downtrend or whatever. Like who knows? This is exactly how I shared this in the free Telegram channel, which you can get access to right now by just clicking the top link in the description below. It's just bounces. Here's that GBP New Zealand dollar trade I just showed you. The buy, price pushed up, 200 pips profit. It's like a $2,000 profit. These were our closed trades yesterday. You can see that GBP New Zealand dollar trade there for 200 pips. And all of these are called live. I post a screenshot here, like don't tell anyone, but I post the screenshots here for the stuff that I'm taking. Of course, I gotta keep something for the close friends group, right? So my exact entries, exact moments I'm entering, exactly how I'm managing all the trades, all that's in the close friends group, along with the group chat, which we've got some high level people in this group chat. We've got some really smart people in here. We've got a bunch of people who are already profitable here. They just joined to have a community. It has been pretty crazy like the past few weeks. Like it's been really good. I love it. I'm actually really excited. I've got two awesome group chats, the Telegram one and then also the Discord and the Mission FX full program. I love hanging out with Mission FX members. They're such like high caliber people. It's super fun. So that's how I trade. I'll do one more just to show you guys. We'll keep it real simple. Remove drawings. We'll remove this alert. So we'll set it there. So you open up the chart on the daily. We've got current market price. So we look for the next zone above and below price. The next clear one I see is right here. The next one below price. Let's see if we can find something. Is it here? I guess right there. We do have this little like minor one right there, but in that case it'd probably just be better to just wait for price to get all the way down here because that's like your safest bet. And that's all I do is I just wait for these zones to get hit. An alert above and an alert below at this support zone. And then if you want, you don't even have to draw the arrow thing. You can draw the arrow showing like that outcome could occur, or you could show this outcome could occur. That's it. You don't need to make trading so complicated. Like if you keep things simple and you exercise some form of risk management, I've said this since like 2019, like so 3-4 years now. Keep things simple and control risk. That's all you need to do. If you can do those two things, you can be consistent. That's what simplicity gives you. And if you control risk, you're never going to have a loss that's too big for you to manage. If you have a high risk system and you take some of your capital and put it into a small account with like a small starting balance and try to quickly grow that, you can use high risk on that account, but you're still not risking all your capital. If you just want to use low risk on a large account, you got 100K, 200K, 300K in funding with FTMO or something, you can use that high capital and you can just risk lower percentages, but you'll still be making a good amount of money because like 1% risk on 200K is $2,000. If you risk 1%, you make 1%, you made $2,000. Get a couple trades like that per week. A couple of them are losses and break evens. You may end up coming out the week 5 to 10K per month. Per week. Excuse me. 5 to 10K per week on that. That would be really awesome. I mean, that's really awesome. That's really insane. Like doing like 5% a week would be really cool. Say you take 10 trades, 5 of them work, other 5 of them are like break even or something. You can make so much money trading if you just keep things simple and control risk. I'm a first-hand example of that. I've been sharing all my trades for the past 4 years. It's crazy. You can check the link in the description below. My free Telegram channel's on top. Check it out. I'll see you guys later. Hope this video was useful. If so, do whatever you want. Cheers.